Hey everybody, we're here playing Grixis Death's Shadow in a competitive modern league. This is match 2. We lost match 1, off to a rocky start. Um, this does not look like a hand I like to keep. I would rather keep a 1-lander than a 4-lander. We can resolve Death Shadow on turn 2 with Stubborn Denial backup, though. You know, I think this might be okay. We're going to try it. We're going to get a Watery Grave here. I'm going to take something good. Okay, this is an interesting one. Since our opponent has 3 removal spells, I'm inclined not to take any of those and instead just take Monastery Mentor. This is one hell of a hand, though. Our opponent could just be playing Death Shadow as well. Or they could play, like, Esper Mentor. I don't know. That deck's probably not bad. But, yeah. Millions of removal spells. Might as well take the Mentor. Since they're not on a Bolt deck and we have to bait out a removal spell anyway, I think I'm just going to run out this Death Shadow. Like, there's no way this is living, no matter what I do. I could... ooh, that's pretty good. I can play 2 of them next turn with a Stubborn Denial backup, which is turned on. So I'm actually going to do that. That seems much better. Yeah. So this is going to be a Scalding Taunt, or a Seam Vents. Yeah. So I'm going to play this Holocron. Don't want this. I am not really sure if Fatal Push is going to be good. I'm gonna err on the side of it not being good. So this is just a Lingering Souls deck. So I'm gonna say this is not what we want. Do I play this Death Shadow here and get a Fatal Pushed? It's possible. I think that's correct. Yeah. Our opponent is going to have to, like, kill all of these. So they did cast Thought Scour. All we know is their removal spells. That's pretty good. He can just take Stubborn Denial. Yeah. It's probably better to take Death Shadow. Nah, no. What am I saying? Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna fetch to get lands out of our deck at this point. I don't really need to pay the life. It's not gonna help me a whole lot when I have more ways to shock in my hand. I'm inclined to actually take the path because the fiddle does not hit the delve creatures. And we have like one more basic in our deck that we want to get. I'm going to take path. Yeah, we're not going to play this Death Shadow, though, because we can just draw Snapcaster Mage, and it'll be really good. So. Or another Thoughtseize, also very good. It's not good when they keep doing that. Alright, we're at 9 now, so I think we just... Yeah, it doesn't really matter like how much life we pay at this point. God. Just drew 3 Fatal Push, man? No. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. He's up a card. Alright. Yep. Yep. You know what? I'm going to play this card. And I'm going to kill him with it. That's the plan in this game, is to cast Street Wraith. We are at that stage of the game. And he is playing Swamps. Or I could do something real. None of those are that real. You could just counterspell this. That'd be pretty good. No? Oh, man. Path it? Dude. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. Alright, alright. I like that. I like that. So now he's still got a Fatal Push. Our opponent just has, like, mono removal. Drawing, like, straight discard spells and removal. Monastery Mentor is definitely the right pick here. Oh, okay. That's good. Can't especially deal with that. Well, we're getting our last target. We're super low. Our opponent has a Fatal Push. We could Inquisition it. That would not be good. We would just use it. We could just Serum Visions. I think that's correct. Like, we could take a hit from this, but why would we want to? Ugh. Terrible. Alright, I'm going to top both of these. I'm going to draw Death Shadow first. I'm going to wait for him to attack. Because I assume he's not going to Fatal Push this, right? You can wait to see what he draws before he Fatal Pushes, definitely. Okay. That's definitely not what we want to see. Well, we most definitely have to block this. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to go real low here. And have the biggest Death Shadow NA. So we're going to get 5. Play this as an 8/8. He has to kill it or block it. Well, not next turn. Well, we're gonna play a creature. Oh no! Wait. We're actually dead. You can have thoughts. Yeah, I guess. All he needs to do, though, is attack with this. Maybe keeping straight wraith wasn't correct. Ooh, now we're fucked. Yeah, that's really bad. This deck seems to have a very good matchup against our deck. Like an absurd matchup. Ooh, God. This seems like the type of deck built just to fuck us up. Oof. Yeah, we're not going to beat this. Alright. What do we got? What's our draw? Terminate. Would have been pretty good. I don't think it's good now. Yeah. Yeah. So if we had instead just put straight wraith in the bottom, I think we would have been in a better spot. This is good. This is very good. I'm not sure how good this is going to be. Separate Nile's good. Surgical might not be good. I like Temur Battle Rage and Anger of the Gods. I don't know if I like it. It's the Static Caster. It's probably playing like Ring Souls, what am I saying? Look at this. Look at this. Alright, well that's a lot of cards. Fatal Push hits very little, with the exception of his Manlands, Creeping Targets. I don't really like Surgical in these matchups. I like it in the Death Shadow Mirror because they have very few threats, but I don't actually know how many threats he's playing. This is sort of a matchup where I could see having like a Dispel. Dispel would be better than Stubborn Denial here for that. Bolts are probably fine because they do hit the whatchamacallits? Monastery Mentors. I like the Delve creatures because pushes don't hit those. Like I said, like things that kill Tassigers and Monastery Mentors are good, so we're keeping this in. Maybe Static Caster is too deep on that land. Or maybe Anger of the Gods is, honestly. That is such a clean answer to mine. I don't know. We'll not have that. We'll just have these two as token hate. I like in our last matchup our opponent sided in more target discard. So maybe it's correct to actually like just keep maxed out on that in mid-range mirrors. But like I just don't think that's correct. I don't like that plan. I'm gonna keep this. Question is, do I get Steam Vents or Watery Grave? I think I get Steam Vents, honestly. Oh, I'm not gonna target this. I'm gonna target like Monastery Mentor with that. We'll just cast Thought Scour first. Relic. Well. Alright. If we draw a Delve spell, that's very good, because we can still cast it on turn 2. We need a land and a Delve spell. Yeah, sure. Yes. Let's Shadow Terminate. Oh, we didn't want any of those. This is fine. Street Wraith into Tassiger. No? Okay. Don't really want both. Probably do want the Flooded Strand, though. Yeah. Top? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. What are we working with here? Oh. What the fuck? Stop! I don't want to play against this deck anymore. This is so bad. What the Do I even take Fatal Push? I don't like any of these cards against me. This is so terrible. Man. He might just not get a land, so I'm going to pick a Fatal Push here. I'm going to see how that goes. Did he mulligan and scry at the top or something? Well, no, he... No. He just drew it? Yeah, that's fucking... Ugh. It's so tilted. Oh, man. God. This feels like a deck that's just built to prey on Death Shadow decks. Don't like that. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah. This is just gonna get Fatal Pushed. Yeah. Well. Now I wish I had taken either Lingering Souls or Snapcaster Mage. Sure. I didn't bring any graveyard either. That seems loose here. Oh, that is what I like to see. About a flashback of Thoughtseize? That seems pretty good. It also seems like Lingering Souls is just gonna kill me if I do that. If I... Ugh, that feels really bad, but... Whatever. Push it? No? Okay. Good. That's fair. I'm fine with him doing that. Alright. This seems just gonna... No? Tapped? That's extremely weird. Okay, sure. Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. Cast Lingering Souls. That would be kind of good for me. Like, if he casts Lingering Souls, I think... I mean, I get really close to killing him. He's got to just kill both of these, right? That's way smarter. Yeah. I get a Blood Crypt now. It's just not where I want to be here. Sure. This is gonna feel bad. I mean, I just can't beat any of this. Partially because I've drawn one land. Partially because he drew Graveyard Hate. And Lingering Souls is super good. I don't know. Team Battle Rage is fine when you can keep a Death Shadow on board. I was not able to do that. He's going to play a Delver? Sure. Ain't bad. I am willing to trade these Snapcaster Mages for whatever my opponent has on board right now. I should have taken Paths. That would have been much better. You know what? Let's not. Let's just let him know exactly how screwed we are here. It's pretty bad. Oh God, it's just gonna flip. No? Okay, good. No. Yeah, I didn't know he had Delver. I wouldn't play Delver with this sort of deck, but it's like... I guess I definitely should have brought in Anger of the Gods. It's just not really something I expect. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna just concede, like... Yeah. I don't know. We are drawing a lot of lands. I don't know what the deal is with that. That game should have been taking paths first. Well, I took one path. That wouldn't have made a huge difference, but I should have been doing that. I don't know, me just hoping he didn't draw land. I think that was a fine play, just taking the... taking Fatal Push, taking a removal spell early, because that was the only, because my reasoning for taking Fatal Push early on was because he didn't have a white source. He only had the Watery Grave, and I could just hope that he didn't draw anything. I don't know. That was sort of a decision that I can see being wrong, but also he just had no cantrips. Well, he had the Relic of Progenitus. He had 1, 2. I don't know if he mulliganed. Did he mulligan? If he mulliganed and scryed to the top, well, he would have drawn it already. So, like, even then, and he didn't. Yeah, I think I made the right play there, taking the Fatal Push, because I wasn't sure if he'd ever be able to cast a Path to Exile, and I could basically just beat him down very quickly with a Temur Battle Rage and a Death Shadow. Yeah, and I just sort of never got there. That was because he just got his land right away. I don't know if that was incorrect. I'll probably look at it later and be really disappointed. Oh well.